welcome swimmers and swim fans to Falcon Ridge Pool for an Eastview High School home swimming and diving meet. The Lightning would like to welcome the Lakeville South Cougars. Captains for the Cougars are Grady Evanson and Brendan Matson. The coaches for the Cougars are Eric Knutson, Andreas Lasinski, and Ben Briska. Eastview's captains are Aiden Fitch, Lincoln Joyner, and Joey Coonsey. Coaches for Eastview are Mark Tollefson, Eric Vogan, and Garrett Running, with diving coach Carson Solberg. Today's officials are Kyle Mace and Bob Krunsfeld. Please rise for the national anthem. Tonight, Eastview will be swimming in lanes 1, 3, 5, and occasionally 6. The Cougars will swim in lanes 2, 4, and 6. We'll start with event 2, the 200-yard medley relay varsity.
Is the pace clock easy to shut off? Pace clock? Huh? Is it easy to shut that off? The pace clock? Oh, okay. Thank you. Go, boys.
In lane 2 for Lakeville South, we have Nico Silva Demaster and Yom Helu. In lane 3 for Eastview, we have George Zinn, followed by Tucker Case, Finn Hellick, and Aiden Fitch. Swimming in lane 4 for Lakeville South, we have Grady Evanson, followed by Brendan Matheson, Aiden Nguyen, and Bennett Nispete. In lane 5 for Eastview, we have Arogia Thapa, followed by James Anderson, Joey Coonsey, and Max Chen.
Oh, it's really hard. We have to be telling
Next, we have event 4, the 200-yard freestyle varsity. In lane 1 for Eastview, we have Brian Stanky. In lane 2 for Lakeville South, we have Yom Helu. In lane 3 for Eastview, we have Carson Ossendorf. In lane 4 for Lakeville South, we have Nathan Hotchkiss. In lane 5 for Eastview, we have Pearson Kike. And in lane 6 for Eastview, we have Sam Patterson. Next, we have event 6, the 200-yard IM varsity. In lane 1 for Eastview, we have George Wynn. In lane 2 for Lakeville South, we have Bryson DeMaster. In lane 3 for Eastview, we have Finn Hellick. In lane 4 for Lakeville South, we have Aiden Nguyen. In lane 5 for Eastview, we have Lincoln Joyner. And in lane 6 for Eastview, we have James Anderson.
George, climb up.
So we do have one JV Heat team.
This week they got
We have a JV Heat next. We will have event 7, the 50-yard freestyle junior varsity. Okay, we're gonna move ahead to varsity.
Nice. Good job, you guys.
Next, we have event 8, the boys 50-yard freestyle varsity. In lane 1 for Eastview, we have Tucker Case. In lane 2 for Lakeville South, we have Jack Wheeler. In lane 3 for Eastview, we have Aiden Fitch. In lane 4 for Lakeville South, we have Bennett Nesbitt. In lane 5 for Eastview, we have Max Chen. It's time for diving.
I suppose we got to put the diving.
And now for diving. We have 4 divers tonight. The order for diving is going first is Nico from Lakeville South. Second, Matthias, Lakeville South. Third is Cameron, Eastview. And diving fourth is Brecken from Lakeville South. Once again, the order for diving for this evening. Diving first is Nico from Lakeville South. Second, Matthias, Lakeville South. Third, Cameron from Eastview. And fourth is Brecken from Lakeville South. And now for our diving competition. All right. For diving tonight, we have 4 divers. If you need to have a conversation, we ask you to step out in the hallway while the divers are competing. Please silence your cell phones. Diving first tonight is Nico from Lakeville South, 101C forward dive tuck, 1.2. Matthias is on deck. And our judges' awards, 4, 3.5, 3.5. Matthias, 302C reverse 1 somersault tuck, 1.6. Cameron is on deck. And our judges' scores, 5.5, 5, 4.5. Cameron, 302C, reverse 1 somersault tuck, 1.6. Brecken is on deck. And our judges' awards, 4, 5.5, 5. Brecken, 301C, reverse dive tuck, 1.6. And our judges' awards, 5.5, 6.5, 7. Starting the second round of diving is Nico, 102C, forward 1 somersault tuck, 1.4. And our judges' scores, 3.5, 3.5, 2. Matthias, 301C, reverse dive tuck, 1.6. And our scores, 4.5, 5, 4.5. Cameron second dive, 104C forward 2 somersault tuck, 2.2. And our judges' scores, 3-4-3. Brecken second dive, 105C front 2.5 somersault tuck, 2.4. And our judges' award, 7-6-6. Starting the third round of diving. Nico, 5121D, forward 1 somersault, half twist free, 1.7. Two, 2.5, 2. Matthias, third dive, 403C inward, 1.5 somersault tuck, 2.2. And our judges' scores, 5.5, 5, 5. Cameron, 105C, forward 2.5 somersault tuck, 2.4. And judges' awards, 4, 4.5, 3.5. Brecken's third dive, 5132D front, 1.5 somersault, 1 twist free, 2.2. Judges score 7.5, 6.5, 6.5. Starting our fourth round of diving, Nico, 201A back dive, straight 1.7. Judges awards, 3.5, 4, 4. Matthias, 5231D, back 1.5 somersault, half twist free, 2.1. And our judges' awards, 4.5, 4, 4. Cameron's fourth dive, 203C back 1.5 somersault tuck, 2.0. And our judges' awards, 3.5, 4.5, 4. Brecken, 403C inward, 1.5 somersault tuck, 2.2. And our judges' awards, 6, 6, 5. Starting the 5th round of diving, Nico, 202C, back 1 somersault tuck, 1.5. And judges' awards, 4, 4.5, 4. Matthias, 104C, front, 2 somersault tuck, 2.2. And our scores, 4.5, 5, 4.5. Cameron's 5th dive, 403C inward, 1.5 somersault tuck, 2.2. And judges the scores, 4.5, 4.5, 4. Brecken's 5th dive, 203C, back 1.5 somersault tuck, 2.0. And judges scores, 5, 6, 5.5. Starting our 6th and final round of diving is Nico, 401C, inward dive tuck, 1.4. And our judges scores, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5. Matthias, 201C, back dive tuck, 1.5. And our judges scores, 5, 5, 4.5. Cameroon's last dive, 5231D, back 1.5 somersault, 1/2 twist free, 2.1. And our judges scores, 3, 3.5, 2.5. And our final dive of the evening, Brecken, 5233D, back 1.5 somersault, 1.5 twists free, 2.5. And judges scores, 6.5, 6.5, 6. This concludes diving. Swimmers, once we get the pool put back together, we will have a 10-minute warm-up. Great job, divers.
The other one is just a season place. Oh, so you'll be able to. Oh, it's that big, yeah, okay, yeah. So that's me and you like that one? Good.
Swimmers, you may enter the pool, feet first entry only, for a 10-minute warm-up.
Okay.
Let's go, boys!
And they're building a new pool. And so,
Let's go, boys!
but the high school, for sure. I think most of the boys are just going to try to get into the that's what I was thinking about. I was thinking of 15. Joey said, Joey has to bring in that kind of. Boys are like the ball, but you can bring in the ball. So we reached out to my phone. If they were there, we said, no, I just said, yes, the girls were on there. So I was thinking, no, if we do it, we could switch that. I don't think it's anything. I emailed the guy right after the next year about like that stuff. So I haven't heard back from him. Or I heard back from him, but not about a month. Maybe on the Monday at 9. And if he's there, and so she said, no, it's a Monday. If that wasn't dead, I guess we could probably.
Oh, okay.
I got it figured out, so you can tell her she hasn't, just give me So we find
It's been nonstop chaos at our house and it's like Friday.
Disregard my message.
Yeah, we had on our main floor, we had the hardwood floor refinished and then more added. But because of that, we only had access to the basement.
Oh, yeah, you bet, yeah,
Molly moved out. She was like, I'm out.
I'm out.
I went to Francis's house. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Like I said, it was one of those where it's frustrated and it's like,
Yeah, no, I hear you.
and they did eventually get figured out.
Oh.
That's what you need to be able to fit. But that's only the 611. But usually they don't have to go, but that's consistent. The other one is
You guys started warming up at like 6:14.
There's 41 so that means he got what? What do you guys?
Why you got two? No, you got
So they were it's been really long for three.
Okay, come on. Hey, hammer down. Hammer down. Bob's ready? Time to go.
All right, guys. Let's start the start. Let's start turn.
Next up, we'll have event 12, the 100-yard butterfly varsity. In lane 1 for Eastview, we have Joey Coonsey. In lane 2 for Lakeville South, we have Aiden Nguyen. In lane 3 for Eastview, we have Lincoln Joyner. In lane 4 for Lakeville South, we have Grady Everson. In lane 5 for Eastview, we have Arogia Thapa. Next, we will have event 14, the 100-yard freestyle varsity. In lane 1 for Eastview, we have Sam Patterson. In lane 2 for Lakeville South, we have Bennett Nesbitt. In lane 3 for Eastview, we have Carson Orzendorf. In lane 4 for Lakeville South, we have Brendan Matson. In lane 5 for Eastview, we have Pearson Kite. And in lane 6 for Lakeville South, we have Brecken McGill.
Good job, you guys. Right on, boys, you got it.
Next, we will have event 16, the 500-yard freestyle varsity.
Hey.
In lane 1 for Eastview, we have Maxwell Chen. In lane 2 for Lakeville South, we have Yom Hayu. In lane 3 for Eastview, we have Aiden Fitch. In lane 4 for Lakeville South, we have Bryson DeMaster. And swimming in lane 5 for Eastview, we have Finn Hellick.
Less kids than us. 12, 15. That's what right there. Doing good. Who knows That's what wins me.
I know. He doesn't. You have to.
Thank you.
And the doctor said, he can do it.
Hey, Steph.
I was supposed to get hit hard enough. You don't want it to break. Breaking's even worse than bending.
I really wanted to play rugby, but my mom said I couldn't.
I can see him playing rugby. He's got the right attitude.
He does.
Which one? We didn't have anyone listening.
It's exciting. Yesterday, Heather and I got to move back up to the upstairs of our house. Not living in the basement. Yeah, they're done enough that we can walk on them.
So, did you understand all the way down?
And then we added, because the living room was carpeting, so we added that, and then sanded, refinished everything else.
Well, we did time. Our
Sure.
And so did the same thing. Take all that out and then sand it all over. And it's crazy. It looks like it was there.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
You can tell a little bit. You
can really.
the
Go,
biggest
Ethan!
difference
Let's
is
go, Max! Go, Finn!
Jackson built a house.
Yeah.
They didn't use a top grade of oak flooring. They were a couple steps down. So you can tell the difference just in the grain is cleaner.
Got it. Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, if you know where the seams are, you can see it. Yeah.
But other than that, it was, I remember when we did ours, we went on a trip.
I did that. My place in Minneapolis, when my condo has the floors refinished.
Yeah, we left.
I was kind of there when they started,
Yeah.
and then the week after I was on vacation.
Yep.
I'm like, I'm still leaving.
Yep. Exactly what we did. And it was probably a wise decision because, and again, you know, that just now is when you get to like, nothing's easy. There's no, like, for us, you can't go any door because we're all attached to wood
Right.
surface.
We could come in the basement.
Yeah, you got the walkout.
Yeah, which I had to silicone the hell, silicone spray the hell. Oh, it's with the key, and it was like, okay, let's move you up. But I got it to work.
Yeah, because ours is whatever you call it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Look out. Look
Yeah.
out.
So we couldn't get it. I mean, it was, I don't know where we were going, you know, and I don't know how.
Yeah, we could have gone to my parents, but they're a mile away. But Molly moved to the Andersons, and it was
all good. Nice when it's done, though.
yeah, no, it looks great. Molly was thinking we put basketball hoops in the living room now because it looks like it's getting aged. Molly moved to the Anderson's house, and she rubbed a parent's car on
Watch out behind you.
Thursday in the parking lot. Wednesday, I guess, in the parking lot. Because you know how the parents are.
Yeah.
So this guy was parked along the thing. This was right. But then somebody else parked in the front area. It was a space and she thought she had it and she didn't. It just tapped his door. I mean, and he was super cool. So, and he should have gotten a call today from the insurance company to go get it taken care of. But it was just one of those.
And you just, it's just a hat, right? It's not.
Well, I get a call. Molly was in an accident from Heather, and I'm like, okay, how bad? My biggest fear was she was going to have a parent freaking out. right? I'm like, so I pull him over there. But he was super chill. He was already there when I got there. So it was okay.
That is good.
He was more worried that Molly was okay, that he was about his car.
I was just telling, there's one of our counselors, not in our parking lot, out in the community somewhere, and it was one of our own high school kids that, it's the same thing. It's like, what are you gonna do? And sometimes they're just such jerks, right? It's like,
Yeah. And I've had my moments. I mean, when I got rear-ended by the woman driving the DHL truck because I stopped at a red light to turn right,
yeah.
and she hits me. And I'm standing there, I'm like, and she's like, well, I thought you were just gonna go through it. I'm like, it's a red light, you have to stop.
Where is that?
I'm like, so you're a professional driver, but yet you don't know the rules of the road.
That same day, it was one of those things where our car was like a month old, right? And it was, same thing, it was on the heater, and it was the red light, and it was like, and of course the car was a month old. Really? We were going to the state fair, and it was like,
I was on my way home.
yeah.
I mean, the company that ran the DHL service took care of everything. But
That's probably better, because sometimes it happens when you're like, I just took
Next, we will have event 18, the 200-yard freestyle relay varsity.
I just called them. I'm like, yeah, your driver hit me. She's like, I was hoping someone would call because she didn't give me the information. I'm like, well, she had all the information. I calmed down after my bit of anger at first.
In lane 1 for Lakeville South, we have Nico, followed by Matthias, Bryce, Young. In lane 3 for Eastview, we have Lincoln, followed by Pearson, Brian, and Carson. In lane 4 for Lakeville South, we have Jack, followed by Nathan, Brecken, and Bennett. And in lane 5 for Eastview, we have Tucker, followed by Cameron, Sam, and Joey. Next, we have event 20, the 100-yard backstroke varsity. Marcus. In lane 3 for Eastview, we have George Wynn. In lane 4 for Lakeville South, we have Brendan Matson. And in lane 5 for Eastview, we have Arogia Thapa.
Climb on out, guys.
Next, we will have event 22, the 100-yard breaststroke varsity. In lane 1 for Eastview, we have Cameron Anderson. In lane 2 for Lakeville South, we have Jack Wheeler. In lane 3 for Eastview, we have Tucker Case. In lane 4 for Lakeville South, we have Grady Evanson. And in lane 5 for Eastview, we have Brian Stanky. And for the final event tonight, we have event 24, the 400-yard freestyle relay. In lane 2 for Lakeville South, we have Brecken, Nico, Mathis, and Jack. In lane 3 for Eastview, we have Carson, Aiden, George, and Lincoln. In lane 4 for Lakeville South, we have Aiden, Brandon, Nathan, and Grady. And in lane 5 for Eastview, we have Finn, Pearson, Joey, and Arogia.
Thanks for coming. Thank you. Boy.
Yeah, we still win. I got the on. Did you see that lead I made?
Dude, my legs are about to give up.
Great. Yeah, I know. Joey.
I saw the matchup. I was like, oh,
Lead I made.
dude, my legs are about to give out.